In the letter we know of 2 Peter, Peter says in verse 3 that God has given us everything we need for a godly life through our knowledge of him who called us by his own glory and goodness. What do we need for a godly life? We need instruction and we need strength. And God gives us that by teaching us and giving us his Spirit to make those teachings a part of who we are. Verse 4 then says that he has given us his very great and precious promises so that through them you may participate in the divine nature, having escaped the corruption in the world caused by evil desires. One of God's promises is that we can participate in the divine nature. We can be transformed to be more like God is. We were created to be in his image, and we messed it up. But his plan is to restore us in the image of Christ, not in our outward appearance, but in our inward nature, in who we really are and who we will be after our bodies are transformed in glory in the resurrection. So Peter encourages us to make a plan. For this very reason, make every effort to add to your faith goodness, and to goodness, knowledge, and to knowledge, self-control, and to self-control, perseverance, and to perseverance, godliness, and to godliness, mutual affection, and to mutual affection, love. For if you possess these qualities in increasing measure, they will keep you from being ineffective and unproductive in your knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ. Sometimes we think we are not being very productive in our Christian life. Maybe we don't feel very motivated to do anything, and we hear stories of people who accomplish all sorts of great things for God, and, well, we don't seem to be that productive. But Peter is saying that if we are growing in the Christian virtues, then we are not being unproductive. We are not being ineffective, because those very things are what God is doing in our lives. We are participating in the divine nature. We are being successful in the main goal of Christian life. He is doing his work in us, creating us in the image of Christ.